Hi, it's Sharon Sheldon here from Business Content PLR, and I'm here to tell you to stop creating content. Yep, you heard me. Just stop what you're doing. Well, don't completely stop creating content, but start doing it the right way. In this video, I'm going to give you a brief introduction to content marketing and why we created a whole course on how to use content marketing the right way to build your brand. Let's get started. First, what is content marketing anyway? You can find many definitions online, but here's a pretty thorough one from the Content Marketing Institute that really sums up what content marketing is about. Content marketing is a marketing technique of creating and distributing relevant and valuable content to attract, acquire, and engage a clearly defined and understood target audience, with the objective of driving profitable customer action. Okay, so that's a mouthful, but as the quote says, the idea behind content marketing is to create and distribute content that engages your audience and leads them to take action. For businesses that leverage the power of the internet in their marketing, which is basically most businesses today, content is all important. Before your customers listen to your sales pitch or buy your products, they consume your content. Even major brands that have massive, loyal followings are investing their resources, huge resources often, in content marketing. In fact, it is often the quality and relevance of their content that earned them their loyal following in the first place, even if they didn't know what they were doing at the time. But what does content even look like? Well, content is basically any kind of media, online or offline. Content in a book is its many pages and the information contained there. A film's content is the footage itself and the information it conveys. Content is no different when it comes to the internet. It is the information you consume when you're online. We typically think of content as written, such as articles, blog posts, and reports. However, the definition is much broader than this. There is visual content in the form of photographs, images, infographics, graphs, and charts. Multimedia content includes videos, audios, interactive slideshows, and online presentations. Even social media posts such as Facebook updates and tweets are considered content. Online content is really any kind of media distributed digitally on the internet. But there are two key differences between content and traditional marketing materials, and it's essential that you grasp this difference, as it defines your success or failure in content marketing. The first key is that content is not promotional. It isn't like an advertisement that reaches out and grabs the customer, urging them to buy. Content marketing works in a much more subtle way. Advertising legend David Ogilvy developed a highly successful strategy of advertising under the radar. As consumers grew used to promotional messages, they began shutting out those ads. So Ogilvy wrote ad copy disguised as editorials. These pieces read like news stories, informing the reader while also urging them to buy. Those types of ads were extremely effective. But today we're even more bombarded by marketing everywhere we go. The traditional approach to advertising, even Ogilvy's method, doesn't work as well anymore. We can see right through it. Content marketing goes one step even further than Ogilvy's cleverly disguised ads. It doesn't try to promote or sell. Its only aim is to inform and help. Your content informs, entertains, engages, helps, and/or answers the questions your customers have. All promotional or sales language is left out of it. The idea is that the customer will use and enjoy your content, which leads to building a relationship with them. Then, when they want what you have to offer, you will naturally be their first choice. There's another way content marketing is different from marketing methods of the past. Unlike an advertisement, which you write once and then use to drive leads for weeks or months, content creation and publishing is ongoing. In order to do content marketing successfully, you need to keep a steady stream of valuable content coming. You then leverage the relationship you build with your audience, not any individual piece of content, to drive sales. So why should you care about content marketing? Is it even relevant to your business as a marketing strategy? Well, content marketing isn't just a passing fad. It's how we primarily consume information now. The shift to content marketing is a response to the changing ways in which we get information in our society. In the old days, media channels were limited and big advertisers dominated. A consumer sat in front of the TV, and during commercial breaks they had to endure whatever commercials were shown. Today, all of our media is on demand. We can skip the commercials. Online, we can go straight to the website, video, or article that we want. In-your-face promotional content can be skipped over and is skipped over. Instead, you need to provide something that your audience will choose to consume, and it should be something they choose over another competitor's content. You can think of it as push versus pull. Traditional marketing pushed customers to make a buying decision. It was an aggressive tactic. Today, we try to pull customers in with content that interests and engages them. Finally, you should care about content marketing because it's relatively inexpensive. Advertising is a major part of a company's budget. However, content marketing requires little cash to do successfully. It does require significant investment of time, but it's a great way for a small business without a large advertising budget to gain a loyal customer base. The costs involved in content marketing are a mere drop in the bucket compared to advertising costs. The data shows that not only is the big shift to content marketing well underway, but it's happening at an increasing rate. According to research by UK firm Content Plus, companies that provide a steady stream of fresh content via their blogs get 97% more inbound links to their site, a huge SEO boost. Blog content is 63% more likely than traditional marketing to influence purchase decisions. 70% of consumers prefer getting to know a company through articles rather than advertisements. 60% of consumers have positive feelings towards a company after reading content on its website or blog. And just one more bonus statistic is that interesting content is one of the top 3 reasons given in customer surveys when explaining why people follow brands on social media. Now, I've made content marketing sound like an easy, low-cost way to turn your tiny business into a worldwide brand with a fan base 1 million strong, but it's not quite that easy. There are a number of things that hold companies back. In how to use content marketing to build your brand, we've designed a course to walk you through the process of using content marketing the right way. You'll have no more excuses for not marketing your business and your brand with content. Here are a few of the things you'll be able to do by the end of the course. You will identify the keys to building your own viable content brand, which will be successful and bring you the results you want. You'll clearly define the content marketing brand you want to create, including your target audience, the image and expectations you want to create for your content in their minds, and the types of content your brand should deliver. You'll create a content brand manifesto that includes an overview of your brand, standards for style and language, a summary of your target market, their likes and dislikes, their preferred content channels, and all of the other details you need to get started. You'll make a simple content marketing strategy with clearly defined goals that's easy to implement. You'll start implementing your strategy by creating 6 different types of content that will spread awareness of your brand and build a solid relationship with your audience. You'll distribute your content in at least 6 channels. You'll review it to make sure it's mobile friendly. You'll create an editorial calendar to start planning out your content, and you'll create a visibility checklist that details how and where you'll gain visibility for your brand and to make sure you implement your strategy. This was just an introduction to the course and to the importance of content marketing. The next step is to grab a copy of our course and get started. Just go to www.businesscontentplr.com/branded. Type the URL into your browser. Then add the course to your cart and go through checkout. After you've checked out, you'll get immediate access to the course, download it, and get started. In the first section, you'll dive right into the steps for creating your content marketing strategy for building your brand. So head on over there now and grab your copy. I'm really looking forward to helping you break through all the content noise out there and bring your marketing to a whole new level, a level that will build your business to new heights.